Can't hold me down no more.
Today we have a bad mind on the artist. This time Mavado. Feel the rhythm, feel the ride. You don't know, it's bad mind time. But I tell you why Mavado is a massive disappointment. Of course, sing fans them and even him tell us that this is going to look YouTuber. So, look YouTuber tell us suck him and this if you want disappointed or not. You want the money and in care and in your house. Alright, that's fine. Let me tell you why I think Mavado is a massive disappointment. One of the biggest disappointment in dancehall history.
Music icon. No connections. No privilege. Just pain, purpose, and a voice that refused to be silenced. Mavado didn't just survive to solve a piece. He turned his scars into sound and his struggle into success. But how did a boy raised by his grandmother in poverty rise to collaborate with Jay-Z, DJ Khaled, and Nicki Minaj? This is the unbelievable true story of the Gully God, a dancehall legend who changed the game forever.
Friend them and big up already. Mavado, big up. Mavado, good boy. Mavado, them reach out to the CM with J.A. Big up J.A. Mavado, big up Mavado. Mavado, son of my dad.
Man, born for this, born for this. So the food, I'm gone for it.
If you work, then you must get paid. Remember when it was just a dream?
Don't you gonna tell him, move from there. Quack, quack, quack.
Mavado, the legendary artist, David Brooks, the man who brought forward amazing sing-j style with the melody to dancehall and share it with the other dancehall artists that were even Bounty Killer say, blood clot youth, where you get this a melody here from? Yes, he's probably chilling right now, all the vibes, and I say, Father God, I made them fight me so hard. I lucky thing say me no coward. I lucky thing me put my trust in the Lord. Them one with fi dead in the mag like dog. Yeah, people, I saw a video in the media where this man is pointing out that Mavado is a big disappointment. So I'm going to tap into that and break it down and explain something to you people out here in the media. Also, I see where BLAMDEM, I big up Mavado, and I said the Gully God I really hope, man, big up Mavado. I will be sharing that clippings. But before I get to all of that excitement in the video, people, let me put this out there. And I need you guys to use this and carry this within your heart and your mind and your soul, broski, on a daily basis, fam. Listen to me. Either you do good or you do bad. People are gonna talk. And I need you guys to also know that these people are allowed to choose whichever one they want to choose. Either they want to say bad about you or good about you. You cannot stop it. Because Mavado, the Gully God, has done a lot for dancehall. And I don't see none of these clowns out here putting out these videos talking about Mavado and the greatness. No, they're not. And I realized that this man that I'm talking about, Mr. RP, that man, saying, whenever he's talking about artists across dancehall, I realize that all your contents, them pointing at these dancehall artists, is always in a negative way. You never tap into the positive side of the artist, them career or their doings. You always tap into the so-called negative that you can identify. And I want to ask this question. What about the balance where you're also highlighting the greatness and the positive that the man them bring to the sport, and also the positive songs that they have where people can tap into and learn things from? Why aren't you showing that to the media, fam? Broski, you need to balance your program. Mavado is a great artist, legendary artist, who really done a lot for dancehall. And I realize that you're not even pointing out that Mavado would be a bigger and a better and a greater artist if he got the support from even his same Jamaican artists them. Like for example, Bounty Killer, who push him through the gate and say, go on a road, youth. After the youth go to road and I dominate the road, the same bounty killer drag back the youth to the same gate and try to put him down, try to quiet him. You forgot to them all plan up and take where they got visa one at a time, and the gully god can't move him stuck, and him have to set up things quick and fast. Or else them would have probably dashed him with 13 years or more, like Cartel. You're not pointing out all of these things. Mavado's catalog have more uplifting. Listen to me, people. The Gully God catalog have more uplifting and positive songs in it than negative songs. And I can bet $1 million on that today, right now, at this minute, because I can dig up all of the badness and all of the goodness in the God's career. And I'm telling you people that good will beat the evil in Mavado's career. Of course, you have to get bad. You have to get dark. You have to get mad at times. This man who is talking and pointing out that Mavado went and did big guns the other day. See him? He's disappointed in the song. And I'm sure that this man have a couple of big guns right now, protecting himself and his family, because this is where the world is at the moment. The hip-hop artists them do song about it too, rap about it. Even the culture artists them tap into the badness. Even the great Bob Marley, one of the time, tap into the badness and the madness. Why aren't you talking about the greatness within Mavado's career, broski? Why you have to be pointing out the negative? Of course, I agree with a specific part of your video, because I know these things too within myself. And I'm 100% sure that Mavado, the Gully God, also know these things, because we work with energy. And this world is an energetic world. A lot of people just don't know. That's the reason why their life is stagnant and they're living a specific way, because they don't know how to apply certain energy to their life in order to get better results in life. When Mavado stray away from the positivity, the uplifting songs that he's blessed to uplift the world and the nation with, yes, he went against the grid. Of course, I agree with that part of the video. I know these things. Words are magic. Words are powerful. Words pave a path. Words break barriers and chain. I've been doing it all my life. I know these things. Of course, I agree. But if you're going to put out a video about the negative, broski, fam, you have to also put the positive in it. Because the artist is not a one-dimensional artist. He's a very versatile artist that brings a lot of light to dancehall. Listen to me, fam. You cannot compare Mavado's career to Cartel career. You cannot compare Mavado's evil doings then in dancehall to Vybz Cartel Heights of Evil. You cannot compare that. You're just trying to judge Mavado at this moment. All of the video them that you put out on Vado over the years, fam, they're always pointing at a negative point. It makes no sense. There must be some positive in the youth's them career who you're trying to drag out here in the media. I mean, I'm the touch of God, I touch a place on a regular. But guess what? When I see winnings and greatness, I also have to call it. Even if they're not my artists, the same youth who you call name Barabbas, Vybz Cartel, whatever you call the man, I give that man respect and I touch that man in the media for his wrongdoings. But I also have to balance it and give the king of dancehall him respect, as they call him, the king. You still have to point out the good. It's not always about the negative. Mavado is a great artist. You're not pointing out that Mavado bring forth a career for a lot of these artists. And I call it a career. Because if you're going to be using that Sing J style, that melody style, to get your songs them out there, ask Valiant, ask TJ them, ask all of the youth them today, they're all Sing Js. Who out here DJ? Point power artists today in a dancehall, who are the DJ? And Mavado bring that impact to dancehall. You're not pointing out that these things. You're not pointing out that Mavado have some of the best songs in dancehall. You're pointing out that Mavado is a disappointment. How is it a disappointment? Then we're going to have to call all our dancehall artists them a disappointment then. We have to say Cartel a disappointment, Alkaline a disappointment, Mavado a disappointment, Tamili a disappointment, Bounty Killer a disappointment. We're going to have to call all of them a disappointment because they all tap into the badness and the madness. And when these mans do paint their pictures with the badness, it's something that you don't want your kids to see. Or even like, your grandma who baptized her in church, you don't want her to see that picture. She's going to puke. She's going to vomit. She's going to throw up. So how can you use the song to just differentiate greatness, broski? No. I feel like you're just trying to paint a negative picture on the artists in the media. You and your friends them. The gully God will never fall. He will never stop. He will never drop. Look how much things them try. Look how much things them try and everything fail. So we born upon the gully them a try to take our life and while we go to jail. With helicopter in the year, helicopter in the year. Bright light a shine a ground, bright light a shine a ground. Them say from the river to the bank locked down. But them a look for me with the binoculars, them and I don't know which part me turn. Cause I was on the rock, on the rock. Listen to me people. Mavado is a great artist. Don't make them tell you nothing. The Gully God have done a lot for dancehall. But they're all sleeping on it and they don't want to accept the truth. But you want to point fingers at a specific song. And I say Mavado got the badness. Everybody, the badness. Even the Bible that we read from taught us about badness. Remember, say them tell us say that you they will support the youth then call him Jesus. Rise up in your knife and not slice off a man's ears. I forgot to go on. Badness is a must. Badness can't stop and badness can't stall. All when I just pray and call upon the Almighty and to the universe and the ancestor, them if I ramp with my bus out, you catch up. The whole like that's in our kitchen, my friend. And a joke thing, that's life. You can't use that for differentiate someone's art and their mind because you're going to have to do that to the entire world who do music out there. Listen to me, people. I have to share the clippings right here. And I have another clippings that I want to share. Because when it comes to Mavado, the Gully God, I have to highlight the greatness in the media. No one don't really do that for the Gully. They try to make it seem as if there's only one artist in dancehall and it's Cartel. It's just the truth. Yeah. Mavado have so much greatness to his name. And Mavado is not a failure or a disappointment. Because Mavado is still standing after all these years. How many artists from that era are still here with Mavado, the Gully God? Only a few. You can count them probably on your 10 fingers. And once upon a time, we have 100 artists. So that means only 10 remaining out of the 100. From them time, the Gully God continue to be great, my father. Go and do what you have to do. Them can't stop him. I know you kick back right now, I will laugh. And I'm going to spliff and I say, oh, them. Never you give up in a life, people. Listen to what BLAMDEM have to say. And then I want to share exclusive clippings here where this man is breaking down Mavado's lifestyle and achievements and winnings and doings. Pay attention, look at your screen. At the touch of God.
Friend them and big up already. Mavado, big up. Mavado are good boys. Mavado them reach out to the CM with JL. Big up JL. Mavado them are good. Big up Mavado. Mavado son of my dad. When I saw a batty boy, I don't advise him, man. Come on, I tell you advice. Whether you're blood clot, I don't see sky advice him. I have some other people that took her. I tell you to go buy song. Love you with song. See song. I don't have you with song. Come on, madam, I tap the music. I bought this, I take up that gun. I take what tell the police them, so I say I go take up gun. Go and tell the feds. But tell the feds I bought this, I did. Call the feds. Call the feds, I make them know say I gun and violence, I did. Bought this. Go call the police, I make them know. Say a gun, I take up. Suck out to no matter. Can't come and complain for man bad this. When you go call the feds, I make them know say a violence, me did. Bad this. Can't not violence man as artist. So no dancehall artist can come. No, your man me come perform. Look for me song there. When you go support me song, see there? See there? BLAMDEM Entertainment. When you go support me bumbo class song, man. The song name Skeng, Move, ya move. When you go support the song and go support no matter, me produce it.
People, that was BLAMDEM. The dog crash out and mad out. And I say, yo, not support. The music industry is one-sided. Them man not support people. Welcome to Dancehall, fam. I've been it for a minute, and that's the reason why I stay in my lane and in my circle. You see me, but man, I'm not Steve Urkel. I win a run in, I win a depend, I win a beg, I win a sponge. I don't win him sponge. And that's how we got to work, people. Listen to me. I have a brethren who send me a clippings about Mavado. And I said, Malidan, you know, more you do a topic on this, more you highlight this. Because nobody now talk about the greatness in Mavado's career in a dog. And I say, all right, I'll fix it up and bring it to the media and share it with the fans them. People, you hear me? Look at your screen right now, because I need to share it with the fans them. Watch this.
Music icon. No connections. No privilege. Just pain, purpose, and a voice that refused to be silenced. Mavado didn't just survive Cassava Peace. He turned his scars into sound and his struggle into success. But how did a boy raised by his grandmother in poverty rise to collaborate with Jay-Z, DJ Khaled, and Nicki Minaj? This is the unbelievable true story of the Gully God, a dancehall legend who changed the game forever. David Constantine Brooks, known to the world by a stage name Vado, was born on November 30th, 1981. In the rough neighborhood of Cassava Peace in Kingston, Jamaica. His early life was shaped by the hardships of growing up in one of the most impoverished and dangerous areas of the island. In a place where poverty and limited opportunity were the norms, David's journey seemed almost impossible. Yet, it was from these very streets that his voice would rise above the chaos, telling the world the stories of struggle, hope, and resilience. Raised by his grandmother, David found solace and discipline in her care, especially since his parents were absent from his early years. She was the one who gave him the guidance to keep pushing forward, despite the constant hardships. While others in his neighborhood turned to a life of crime, David's escape was music. And it was this escape that led him to craft his powerful lyrics. In 2004, the world would get its first taste of the talent that had been nurtured in the streets of Cassava Peace. Mavado's single Real McCoy hit the airwaves with a force that was impossible to ignore. His raw, gritty style, mixed with his deeply reflective lyrics, resonated with listeners. The song became an instant classic in Jamaican dancehall, setting the stage for Mavado's rise as one of the genre's most influential voices. But it wasn't just the sound of the track that grabbed attention. It was the realness of it. Mavado's lyrics spoke to the struggles of daily life in the ghettos, capturing the pain and determination that marked his experiences. Real McCoy was more than just a song. It was an anthem for anyone who had ever felt overlooked or forgotten. It was a declaration of a new voice in dancehall, an artist who wasn't just making music for the sake of entertainment, but for social commentary. Mavado's breakthrough wasn't an overnight success. It was a culmination of years of hard work, of grinding away in the shadows, waiting for the right moment to shine. If 2004 marked the beginning of Mavado's career, 2006 solidified his place in Jamaican and global music history. The release of BLAMDEM marked a turning point in his career, propelling him from a rising star to a household name in Jamaica and beyond. With this track, Mavado's unique blend of street-savvy lyrics, rhythmic hooks, and melodic talent captivated audiences far and wide. The song, known for its infectious beat and catchy lyrics, was a game-changer in the world of dancehall music. BLAMDEM not only showcased Mavado's versatility as an artist, but also demonstrated his ability to connect with people on a deep emotional level. The track was more than just a party anthem. It was a reflection of the struggles he had faced and the perseverance that had led him to success. Released in 2007, Mavado's debut album Gangster for Life was more than just a collection of tracks. It was a bold statement. With this album, Mavado solidified his position in the dancehall world as one of the genre's most important and influential artists. The album seamlessly blended street lyrics with melodic hooks, which became his trademark sound. The album's success wasn't limited to Jamaica. It marked Mavado's first steps into the global stage, drawing the attention of international fans and artists alike. It became the platform from which Mavado would launch his collaborations with some of the biggest names in music. In Mavado's personal life, one constant source of support has been his wife, Monique McKenzie. The two have been together through the highs and lows of Mavado's career. Monique, a woman who has largely stayed out of the public eye, has played a pivotal role in grounding Mavado and providing stability in his tumultuous world of fame and fortune. Together, they built a life rooted in love, family, and commitment. Monique's presence in Mavado's life has been a source of strength, offering him the balance he needs to stay focused on his music while also raising a family. Despite the pressures that come with being married to one of the biggest stars in dancehall, Monique has managed to maintain a low profile, preferring to support her husband quietly. Mavado and Monique were blessed with 2 children, Dante and Daisy, who are central to his world. As Mavado's career grew, so did his list of collaborators. His ability to blend dancehall with global sounds earned him a reputation as one of the most versatile artists in the music industry. His collaborations with top-tier artists like DJ Khaled, Jay-Z, Akon, Nicki Minaj, and more helped him transcend the boundaries of Jamaican dancehall, pushing his music into the international spotlight. Mavado's collaboration with DJ Khaled fostered a partnership that not only broadened his audience, but also solidified his place in the American market. Their work together showcased Mavado's unique ability to mix the rawness of his roots with the polish of mainstream appeal. Similarly, his work with Jay-Z and Akon bridged genres, bringing together reggae, dancehall, and hip-hop in ways that had never been done before. These collaborations not only increased Mavado's visibility, but also cemented his reputation as a boundary-pushing artist who could hold his own on the global stage. Over the years, his hard work, consistency, and unflinching commitment to his craft have earned him accolades from prestigious platforms in the music industry. Among the most significant of these are the MOBO Awards, where Mavado's talent was acknowledged with multiple nominations and wins. His musical contributions didn't just stay confined to the Caribbean. They began to ripple out into the global arena, attracting international recognition. Perhaps the most prestigious of these recognitions came in the form of Grammy nominations for reggae albums. These nominations cemented his place among the greats of the reggae and dancehall world. No matter how far Mavado's career took him, the streets of Cassava Peace remained deeply ingrained in his heart. Mavado never forgot where he came from, and throughout his career, he has worked tirelessly to give back to the community that helped shape him. Through his philanthropic efforts, Mavado has been able to make a real difference in the lives of people from his hometown. He has invested in education, infrastructure, and other vital community projects in Cassava Peace, helping to improve the living conditions of those still trapped in poverty. In interviews, he has frequently spoken about his desire to uplift the youth of Jamaica, giving them the hope and opportunity he didn't have growing up. Mavado's charitable efforts in Cassava Peace show that his success isn't just about the wealth and fame. It's about using his platform to help others achieve their own dreams, just as he did. As Mavado's career skyrocketed, his lifestyle began to reflect the success he had worked so hard to attain. His property portfolio is a testament to the fruits of his labor. One of his most notable properties is a luxurious mansion located in the upscale neighborhood of Norbrook, Jamaica. This mansion is not just a home. It's a symbol of Mavado's rise from the streets of Cassava Peace to the heights of international fame, in addition to his Jamaican home. Mavado also owns a property in Miami, Florida, offering him an escape from the pressures of the public eye. Mavado's lifestyle is a delicate balance between the swagger of a dancehall king and the grounded, familial love of a devoted father and husband. Mavado's life is deeply centered on his loved ones, especially his wife, Monique McKenzie, and their 2 children. As much as he enjoys the success that comes with being a world-renowned artist, Mavado has always made it clear that his family is his top priority. When you consider Mavado's rise from the rough streets of Kingston to the top of the dancehall world, his estimated net worth of $3 to $5 million is both a triumph and a testament to his enduring appeal. However, what makes Mavado's wealth even more remarkable is his refusal to let it define him. Despite his financial success, Mavado has managed to stay grounded, never forgetting the struggles of his past. His success wasn't built overnight. It was a product of years of hustle, sacrifice, and overcoming personal and professional challenges. While his fortune has enabled him to live a life of luxury, with properties in Jamaica and Miami, cars, jewelry, and a lifestyle few could ever dream of, Mavado's success has always been about more than money. Mavado's influence on the global music scene is undeniable. He is a true icon of dancehall, and his legacy as a cultural beacon is solidified by his ability to remain relevant, innovate, and connect with people from all walks of life. What sets Mavado apart from many artists is his authenticity. He has never strayed from the harsh realities that shaped his music, and he continues to use his platform to share the stories of his people, his struggles, and his triumphs. His music is more than entertainment. It's a reflection of a culture, a way of life, and a community that has long been overlooked by the mainstream. Do you think Mavado is one of the most influential voices in modern dancehall? Which of his songs or collaborations do you think define his rise the most? And can his story inspire a new generation of youth from places like cassava peas? Drop your thoughts in the comments. We're diving into every one. And if this journey hit you deep, make sure to subscribe for more power.
Well, people, as I said, I don't know how accurate this is, but I know there's a lot of accuracy to it. I know that Mavado is a champion in the game, is a legend in the game. And even with that voice, that sound, with that catalog, he cannot fall and he cannot fail. The music will keep him going. The music will keep him up. Regardless of what they want to point out about the artist, these things will keep Mavado going in dancehall. This catalog, the hit song them that he released ever so often, even though we have other veterans out here from his time who can find a hit song, a banger, Mavado just walk into the studio and say, give me a rhythm there, Frost. Or Jordan, or Good, or one of the producers, them, it couldn't even be Javi. You see me? Yeah, it couldn't even be Wheat there, or Midnight. Any one of them, fam. Any one of them got just walk into the studio, take up the talker phone, the musical instrument, you know, put on the earphones too, and just start spitting bars, and then boom, and drop the song, and it's a hit song, it's rocking the whole place. You have to know that when a man is great, he's just great. And nothing that you do or say or try won't be able to break him or stop him. You're wasting your breath. It's like you're telling a 1-year-old kid to read a clock. It's impossible. They're not at that level yet. Don't waste your time and fight greatness. And remember this, when you're doing your program, fam, you have to balance your program. Your program is so friggin' one-sided and it makes no sense to me. There must be a balance in life. You can't only be pointing out negative about the man them. Even Cartel, whenever you do tap into Cartel's doings, it's always on the negative side. What about the little positive them where Cartel have in his career? Some little positive there. You can pull them too. You can do a video on them. You can point them out. You don't have to be pointing out the negative always. So what you want to tell me? That this man just wake up and do negative stuff every day? No. I don't believe that. There must be some positive in the artist them career. Practice to do positive video also, not only negative one. People, you hear me? Hope you guys get the concept of this video. I had to tap in. Remember, say I go hard in the media for my artists them, for my team them. One of my brethren that said to me, Somali Dan, make sure them I go hard for you as well, you know. But you know the badness got. If we find out and know that we're doing it in vain, like they don't even appreciate it, yeah, that's how we stay, man. We just stop doing it.